Hello friends, it's Himanshu, and today we'll be talking about a very close to heart topic of every organization: employee retention, employee engagement. Both job performance and the employee level of happiness impact the potential of success for any organization. Performance and happiness go hand in hand in making an organization successful. Key result of organization success is obtained through positive engagement with employees and retention of talent within the organization. This brings to a very important question: whose baby is retention? Whose job is to retain the talent of organization? Executive points to HR to fix it up, isn't it? And HR points to executive. They points to bad managers for turnaround, high turnaround. So the question remains: whose baby is retention? Now the basic question which arises: does HR really owns the retention? HR will be blaming bad managers for running out of good people. Managers push back, not getting enough to manage people. The blame game continues, and the cost of operations, which is already very high, keep on moving upwards. But question remain answered: who owns retention? Now the very basic answer that who owns retention is, first of all, let's be very clear: retention is not just HR job. Let's be very clear that you cannot just blame HR for not able to retain talent. Every employee, every individual in organization, whether she is working in any department, is working at any level, is responsible and accountable for retention. Retention is collective effort of HR and departments, with each individual working on the department taking and sharing the responsibility to retain the talent of the organization. As professional, we need to stop focusing on the symptoms and need to fix the cause, that why people leave us. That's more important. If the turnaround is high, then we don't need a recruiter. We need a retention specialist. We need a retention specialist to identify that how we can retain our talent. Because retention is everyone's job, and retention is just not HR job. That's the most important thing that we need to understand, that retention is just not HR job. Now before getting into retention mode, we need to understand that what is the reason that people are leaving us. Now people leave us leave organization because they don't get along with their boss. That's one of the most important reason that individuals are not getting along with their managers, supervisors, team lead. Individuals' life take new direction, and remaining in a present or the current job is tough for them, or is not defining meaning to their lives. Careers aren't moving forward. They feel stuck up. They might be too ambitious. They might have their own individual goals as far as their careers are concerned, but they are finding in no man's land. They're finding that they are not helping their cause. Or some of the individuals are not feeling challenged enough. They're not feeling a mindset of excitement. They're not feeling excited with their job. Paycheck culture requires to change. It's not what today's individual needs. Today individual need pay, but they are not running after pay. Now the purpose culture is becoming more dominant. That what is my purpose? What is my vision? What is my vision? What is my mission? And when companies or organization harvest or catalyzes their own vision mission with individuals' vision mission, that's the best thing they can do for an individual. Individuals' effort are not getting recognized, and these feelings scum them, or when this feeling sinks in, people focus on leaving rather than staying back. So these are the 6 prominent reasons because of which individuals move on. Now before we discuss further, we need to understand that employees join organization to make a living, but they stay for recognition. This recognition is sometimes called feeding the beast. The beast is ego, to satisfy the ego, to satisfy that ego where they feel recognized, they feel valued, they feel engaged, and they feel that they're helping the organization to grow. They are feeling challenged, they have new landmarks to be achieved. So when these things combine, individuals feel jubilated to stay back. Now you need to understand that recognition is that little extra, that little icing which make people feel good, and this good feeling factor helps individuals to stay longer with the organization. Now giving recognition helps in long run, and it helps employees to stay back and perform. Now before any organization works on a retention strategy or become a magnet employer, there are few things they need to work upon. When we are talking about a magnet employer, we are simply talking about M, which says management effectiveness, how effectively management focus on its people. And when we are talking about management, we are talking about organization level effectiveness, we are talking about managerial structure. Then how we give attention to our people is key. How we engage with our own people will define how they will stay with us. G defines how we give them guidance once they become part of the family. Any employee who joins any organization or company have a good or a bad feeler within first 3 months. The first 3 months of the joining is key to individuals staying longer for any organization, and that first 3 months are key to success for employee staying back. Then N defines that how we build up new modules, how we proposes new structures within the organization, new recruiting strategies, new definitions or new divisions which empower or give opportunities to more individual to explore themselves, explore their potential. Then how we empower retention, that what is the plan of organizations to build upon it, how we build trust, and how we build transparency with each individual. If we are able to work on these things, we define a better way that how employees can stay back with us. So we have to work on this formula where we have to be a magnet. We have to have management effectiveness, we have to give attention, we have to hire the right people while recruiting, we need to guide and nurture them for first 3 months when we hire them or onboard them. We have to innovate new modules, new strategies for staffing or business, new divisions where we can give them new challenge and empower them with new structures, new challenges, a new vision, new mission, and help them retain. And most importantly, we need to transparently and positively build that trust through transparency, that they feel part of the family. They don't feel left out. Once we are able to work upon this, we can retain our most talented talent. We need to give them freedom. We have to give them, empower them. We need to make them free to be themselves. Less control, more value, more autonomy, freedom, empowerment. These are the key things for which any individual will be staying back with any organization. Hope this helps all HR practitioners and retention specialists to work upon a strategy to retain the most valuable talent. Every individual is important to organization, and let's retain them back. Thanks. Have a wonderful day.